Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video I will be showing you how I achieve these braids on 1 inch of hair. So this is me looking a hot mess. I don't know what's happening here. I'm supposed to be going natural, then I bleach my hair, then right now I'm just like at a standstill. So this is my hair. It is thick, real thick. So I'm going to be using this I Define Easy Braid. It comes with 6 bundles. I actually got this on sale for $8.99. I mean, you can't beat it. If you don't use all the hair, you'll have some left over. And these are the supplies that you're going to need. So you're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need a comb that is fit for your hair, some rubber bands, and a crochet needle. Your girl is a mess. This is me parting the hair. So as you can see, I'm just taking little sections and putting them into rubber bands. That's way it's easier when it's time to braid. And these are the braids, girl. Yes. This little section of hair was a bundle. All right, y'all. So it is a couple hours later, but I am done. I am so excited. It take me like 2 or 3 days to finish. Honey, done, finished. The only thing that is not braided is like the little nape that, I just gotta get tapered up. So I did leave these 2 out, so, I can show you how I do it. I'm going to feed in because my hair is so short. I'm just gonna feed this piece of hair through here, get into it. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna pull that through, and because this bundle here was like a little bit longer, because it came from a different pack, I'm gonna just make it even. And you can still see it's gonna be like, so there we go. And just make sure that rubber band is tight. Now the next piece of hair I'm going to take is going to be a little bit thicker than the one that we use, because that one is just to act as a base. So if you are a beginner, honey, the rubber band method would be best to use. I just continuously use the rubber band method because it works for me. So this is the other piece, just a little bit thicker, and I'm going to pull it halfway. So I'm just going to take the smaller piece, grip it. So take this as a whole. We're not going to split it. We're not going to do none of that. This is a whole piece of hair. I'm going to take it, I'm going to wrap it around, bam. Bring that side over to here, hold both those pieces. This piece, that is one, we're going to start braiding. Now the rubber band, if your rubber band is showing, you always got time to fix that at the end. But what you want to make sure is that it all is together. You see that? Honey, do you see it? I'm just gonna braid. You want to make sure that the rubber band is not so tight, because as you braid it's going to get tighter. But because my hair is so short and it's like bing sticking up, you can use some beeswax, you can use some gel, you can use all that. I don't have any Murray's beeswax at the moment, and I don't want to use regular black gel because it's wet and I feel like it's going to just make my hair poke out. So I'm just going to get my grip on, right? So I want to make sure that the rubber band is tight. I'm going to take the hair and hide it within the fake hair to make one. Now I'm going to wrap it around, bring it over Both of those, this side with the hair is over here. I'm holding it and I begin to braid. Making sure that the hair is tucked because I can feel it with my fingers as I begin to braid. Y'all see that? Y'all see that right there? It's covered. And we just gonna braid. The precision. Do you see that? Do you see that? Can't feel nothing. So if your hair is short like mine, make sure you take those two pieces that you're going to use as one and kind of flip one piece over your hair and the other piece under and hold it tight. Just tuck it. Tuck it. Go ahead and boil our water. All right, guys, so this is the final product. Yes, honey, your girl was bald, and now I'm flexing on them, honey. All right, so as you can see, the braids, they are not like even tight, and usually I'm like, but these ain't even tight. So if you are going to use the rubber band method, I advise it's like the easiest method that you can possibly do because, well, let me just say this first. The rubber band method is mainly, I think, for people with shorter hair. Short hair, and if you are first time box braid. Now, I don't need to use rubber band method unless you want to. I use the rubber band method with my kids' hair only because like summertime they will swim, and I feel like with the rubber band you get more lastinger braid. And also when you crochet that first single piece of hair into it, it's easier to use that whole thing as one strand of hair, so when you wrap the other one around you can just start braiding. But I do recommend that you do the crochet method because I've seen a lot of girls who start off braiding and then, you know, like the braid begins to slip. Like the braid is on point, but then the whole braid itself begins to slip out the hair because either it's just not broken up correctly. So use the rubber band method, crochet a piece of hair, and it doesn't have to be as thick as the main pieces. It's just acting as that anchor, so that it does not slip because it's crocheted in there. And as you can see, you cannot see my rubber bands, honey. Look at that. Look at that. That's just a little piece of edge because I need to lay that down. But it does look good. This is the length I have. This is the back. And back here it was tapered, and I want this to grow out some more so you really can't see it anyway. So yes, this is me and my braids. So if you have short hair and you really don't want to cut it, because I really don't want to cut it. Like, I see somebody with short hair and I'll be like, that's me. But then I see somebody with braids and I'll be like, oh, I want some braids. But then I'm mad at myself and I would have to let my hair grow out because I done cut it all off. So I personally want to be my own hair goals. I want that thick hair that eventually I'm going to dread it up, but I want to see how long I can go. So if you're like me and you got the shakes with the hands and you just got to do something, braid it up, honey. Out of sight, out of mind. You ain't touching it. Meanwhile, your hair is growing. And then you can also oil it. So I did not oil it just yet because it was real late last night. But later on tonight, I will be using that oil that I did show you guys. And I got that from the Dollar General. It's literally $1. And it's very good. You want to do that at least maybe 3 times a week. Just oil your scalp. And it's good, especially if you're natural, because it's rarely that your scalp gets to breathe. Especially if you had short hair like mine. Scalp is like, it can breathe, and your scalp needs to breathe in order for your hair follicle to grow. You know what I'm saying? You got to give it some type of air, some type of energy. You know what I'm saying? So this is me. I'm always one that you can never go wrong with box braids. For me, this video was helpful for you guys. You only need a couple of items, sis. We already in this quarantine, okay, for another 4 to 6. So if you ain't learned it the first round of quarantine, learn it this round of quarantine, or do it on yourself. This style was literally I spent like $10. The pack of hair was on sale. It was $8.99. I got 6 bundles. I used all 6 bundles. Big my braids are, so they're not even that big. And I still use all 6 and a little bit of some that I had. So it's all about how you braid, but I paid $8.99 for that. The bag of rubber bands was $1. If you already got gel oil at home, that's just another $1, literally $10 to do this style. So if you trying to, pinch them pennies, sis, okay, like we all trying to do, faking it till we make it, and then we're gonna fake it some more, because that's how we keep it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time.